Hi, I'm Hebe, the Station Manager here at Queen's Radio. This video is a short and simple guide for presenters looking to create content for their own radio show or podcast. I have 3 simple tips that have never failed to come in handy. Firstly, focus on your audience. Whether big or small, on Spotify or Facebook Live or through an online stream, knowing who you want to talk to is crucial. Take a minute to decide who you want to be to your listener. Are you an agony aunt, a music taste maker, their source of news or trends, a storyteller, or are you just their best friend? No matter what you decide, this is a great place to start when trying to focus your show's overall aim. Once you know who you want to be and who you want to hear you, remember that your audience doesn't know you personally. A great way to begin to connect with your listeners is by imagining you are sitting at a table in the middle of a park, talking either to a guest or just to your microphone. But there are 2 empty chairs at the table, where strangers can take a seat and join in the conversation at will. This sweet spot between an intimate conversation and talking to a total stranger is where the magic in radio lies. And that's what you've got to think about when having conversations on radio. Secondly, research is key. And although this may sound dull and boring and only necessary for factual current affairs or niche music genres, it is far broader than that. Almost anything can be content. Just look at TikTok and you can see the simplest thing turned into the latest trend copied by thousands. My most helpful tip for finding content when you're stuck is to make use of your notes page. Anything you find interesting, funny, clever, write it down. If you can't think of anything, try noting down 7 things interesting about this week. That could be from news, that could be from Google, or it could be from your own experience. Relatable content is what is the most engaging thing for a listener. Still can't think of anything? Or have something you're unsure whether it's good enough? Bounce it off someone else. Create your own producer from a friend or a family member. Someone who you think you'd want to listen to your show. It is so helpful to get direct feedback before you go live. Finally, structure. Structure brings your whole show together. This planning stage means your listener is less likely to get bored and you are less likely to get bored. I was taught to divide my show as if it was a pie. Start with music, if included. Say you have an hour show. How many songs do you want to play in total? Each song may be 3 or 4 minutes, so get your calculator out and start getting a rough idea of specific timings. Now, what do you want to have talked about by roughly past? Where do you want to place your content within your hour? Do you have an interview? 20 minutes, 15 minutes? Or do you have 2 or 3? How long are they? And where do you want them to be? Before or after music? Before or after jingles? It all comes down to structure. Once you've made a pie breakdown, turn this into a handy little timesheet so you and any members of your team know what you are doing and any edits that need to be cut together. So there you are, 3 simple little tips that can help you when making content for your radio or podcast. If you have any questions or ever need some presenting support, drop us an email at presenting@queensradio.org or management@queensradio.org. We'll be sure to help. Thank you for watching and good luck.